You should also feature that London trip on there.
Oh, I definitely will.
Then what else should we feature back? You definitely need to feature that guys, what grade are you gonna get?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Alright, let's start. Wait, hold on. Let me get my book out.
All right.
Let me get the paper. Oh, we're doing American West, bro.
Yeah,
That's fine. I
it's
need
the
to
one
touch up on
that
that as
we
well.
hate the most, so we might as well revise it, right?
Yeah, I feel like for me, American West is my least best
Yeah,
topic for history.
I agree. The other ones are at least kind of fun.
Hold on, let me just do the starter real quick. So how's your day, Papu?
Day has been alright. I've done a maths past paper, then physics maths past paper, then did some chemistry revision, and now we're here.
How many hours is that in total?
Around 5. I wanted to go out and the weather's pretty good, so I did all the past papers and stuff in the morning, so I get out the way and I just get to enjoy the evening. You get me?
Hmm. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all my past papers, see which topics I'm weak at, and then I'm gonna just keep revising that.
Yeah, that's good. I bet he's revising English though. I can't lie.
Yeah, you might as well touch up on English like during like the last week, because like we're gonna have English first.
Last week of like as in
Revision.
GCSEs.
Revision.
This is the last week.
What do you mean?
It's only 2 weeks.
What is? So when's our first exam?
11th of May.
Ooh.
You done with the starter yet?
Nah, not yet. Hold on. I'm on number three.
All right. I made them a bit simplistic, just like they can fit on the lines.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, about to. Yeah, that's it.
You
I'm
done?
done.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go through them. First one, what was the Plains Indians' lifestyle like?
Plain Indians are a nomadic tribe. They follow the buffalo and think that land is sacred.
Yes. So I put the nomadic, they're cyclical when it comes to life and death. Then they're traditional. They pass their traditions down from generation to generation. Also spiritual, with obviously the buffalo dance, all the dancers, and a Wakantanka as well. Number two, what was Manifest Destiny?
Manifest destiny is God letting white man own the land. So like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I put the belief that God wanted white man to move west and colonize America. Number three, why was
American Civil War,
American Civil
because
War?
the South was on the Confederacy, which supported slave trade. But, like the land was a bit more fertile, and they used to have like more cattle there. Like they left it unattended, right, for a long time
Mm-hmm.
during the Civil War, and they grew out, and there was a bunch of cattle in the South.
Yes, that's one reason. So there's more cows after the Civil War because they were unattended for. The development of cow towns, which meant that they could be traded easier, and obviously the railroad as well. And then also cowboys kept the cattle in check and also provided food, protection, all that stuff, so they could keep the cattle fit and so they could gain more profit. Number four, what battle was the biggest success for the Indians?
I put Red Cloud's War.
No, that's like one of the ones they lose.
Oh,
Actually, no, they
did they
win
get killed?
they win one of the battles there, but no, it's
Now
not
I
the
don't know
biggest
that one.
success. The biggest success. It's the Battle of the Little Bighorn, or the Greasy Grass.
The Battle of Little Bighorn.
The Americans called it the Little Bighorn, but the Indians called it the Greasy Grass because that's where it fought. That's where it was fought.
Mm.
It can also be known as Custer's Last Stand because in the battle, it was General Custer and his men, and they were surrounded, and then
Oh yeah, I know that one.
he was in
This battle.
last stand against the Indians. And then last one, what was the problem with the Fort Laramie treaties?
Indians could not practice their traditional and spiritual beliefs because they had less land and they couldn't be as nomadic.
Okay,
They were
I
cut
didn't
off.
think of that, but that is definitely an answer that I would say yes to. I was thinking more of the lines of the government always broke the terms. So like with the Black Hills, whenever they found gold, new settlements, they always just broke the treaty. They went onto their land, or maybe when it's like the wars, they wouldn't give them enough food or something. They always broke the treaty. It's almost as if they wanted to break it so that the Indians would be wiped out in the future, which would obviously happen. So we're done with that now. How much you get on that? 5 out of 5.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of because I didn't know the war.
Oh yeah, the wall. Yeah, we need to learn the wars because remember that question in the exam. What was it?
Yeah, that was
Red
really
Cloud's
annoying.
War. Like half our class got it wrong, apart from me, of course, because I revised it. But we don't talk about me. All right. So first subtopic we got in this thing is the early
One
settlement
of
of the
the
West.
first exams in me.
Huh?
Yo,
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 yo.
it's our first.
Your mic's cutting out.
Is our first exam like on the 11th of May?
Yes, English.
That's like 33 days, which is kind of like 4 weeks.
Bro, it's so close. Can you believe it?
Yeah, very close.
Very.
How many weeks are the exams going to be all together until
2
the end?
months.
2 months of straight exams.
Yes.
Yo, when your little brother sits his GCSEs, just annoy him, bro.
Ah, well.
Every time he's revised.
Actually, no. I probably can't, can I? I'll probably have a wife and kids.
Wait, how old is he?
He is 9.
Yeah, I'm 9.
9.
Yeah, so when he's 15,
You got like 7 years, bro.
I'm gonna be like 20.
21.
Like, I'll have a wife and kids by then, bro.
Yeah, but I'll be old.
They're gonna be like, you'll probably be in university or do something.
Yeah, sure.
So what's the plan? Going uni?
Yeah.
You're gonna work on Artemis 6, bro.
I'm gonna go to the moon, don't worry. We are going to the moon. Alright, let's start.
Cool. Let's carry on.
Let's start. First things first. We need to familiarize ourselves with America before the colonization, right? So how could we do this? Let's just go over. This is how Mr. What's his name? Mr. Dennison always taught it. I don't know if I can find the actual thing. Hold on. Maybe we can use that as well, I guess. Alright, give me a sec. Ah, here it is. So, you can't see my screen, can you? So, let's start with Mr. Dennison's rubbishy map of America. Right, this is America.
That doesn't look like America, bro.
That's why it's called the rubbishy map of America. So,
Now let's carry on.
this is America. It's very, very bland. It's very large. In the middle is what we like to call the Great Plains. So, what's in the middle? What's in the plains?
Straight up grassland and
Grassland. There's
just
not
plain
much
land.
trees.
Yeah, not trees.
Not much rivers. It was very rocky, very flat. What about the animals?
Lot of buffalo.
A buffalo, bison, wolves, eagles, lots of animals. And what was the weather like?
Very hot.
It was very
Really,
hot.
really hot.
What about the winter?
Really, really cold.
Really cold, exactly. So you could
A
experience
ton of cold.
experience like blizzards, tornadoes, storms, lots of things. Right. So this is our rubbish map of America, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's just random tribes scattered throughout. Say this is one tribe, this is another tribe, this is another tribe, and then this is another tribe. Yeah. These are all
Mm-hmm.
different tribes, but they're still respectful of their cultures. So they wouldn't attack each other unless they wanted to or needed to.
Tribes did fight sometimes. You know? Yo, I think I'm cut out.
Yo, hello?
Yo,
Oh, that's my bad.
Oh, was that your end?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I thought it was me lagging, bro.
Oh, that's alright. So they wouldn't attack each other unless they needed to, because if they attacked each other, they would lose more people from their tribe. They would lose food. They would lose water just for fighting when they could be using it for buffalo hunts and like all this other stuff to survive. So it wasn't good for survival. But they had like they had a truce with each other, you know, until
Hmm.
till a little ship came. A white man came. It was this side of America, and the first few colonies, the 13 colonies came, right? They didn't really want to interact with the Indians, but when they could, they would just eviscerate them. They would just kill them, which wasn't really that good for the relationships, but there you go. So, a white man came over and killed them, but it wasn't that much white man. It was very few white man until people got word of the Americas, the trade opportunities, the resources like gold, um, tobacco, all this good stuff, right? They wanted to come over and they wanted to get profit basically and make it into what is today the United States of America. So, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about the Plains. The Plains Indians. So,
Why we doing a screen share, bro?
huh?
Screen share.
Yeah, you can see my screen.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
So, as you said in the starter, Plains Indians were very nomadic, which meant that they were always moving around. Um, but they were also indigenous, which meant they were native to the environment, and so they believed that no one else could own the land, not even them. The land was just there to um, use appropriately. So they didn't really believe in farming. They didn't really believe in settling down. They didn't believe in anything that the white man believed in. So they made their own ways, such as the buffalo, which is a very important part of their lives. Um, they use them for food, for practically everything. They use their hides for clothing, for their teepees. They use buffalo chips for fuel. They use their stomach and their intestines for buckets to hold their water. So they used every single part apart from the heart, which they buried in the ground as a sign of respect and so that the soul could be sent up to Wakantanka. We're going to talk about Wakantanka in a bit. But then I also mentioned teepees. They used their hides for teepees. Teepees were basically their homes. So they had a circular base and they had like a cone-like structure with poles going down. This represented a lot of things. So, for example, the circle, it represented the sun and how no matter how far it rises down and there's darkness, it always comes up. So it was kind of like a sign of hope and like a cycle. Again, with the cyclical nature of the Indians, but it also symbolized equality. So if there was a meeting and everyone was sat around, there wouldn't be just one person like at the end of a table like a business meeting. It wouldn't be like that. It would be equal, so everyone had a chance to speak, and so like everyone was equidistant from each other. Um, Alongside this, it was decorated a lot. This expressed their identity, their pride, but also like the past battles, maybe with Buffalo, maybe with different armies,
The history
for
and
their
the
history,
tradition.
yeah, their tradition, so they pass it down to their children. That's right. And the most important thing is that it was very portable, so they could pack it up and then carry it on a horse or something, and then just go to the next place. It was very easy to um, fold and then bring to another place, but also for like like so it could be comfortable.
What do you think is gonna come up in American West?
Um, I don't think Plains Indians is gonna come because that already came up like 2 times over the past few years. I'm thinking maybe Gold Rush, 100%. They love to
Wait,
use Gold
wait,
Rush.
wait. 67. No, no.
No,
Wait. 63rd.
no,
Wait, no, no. Wait, I got this. I got this. Oh, 76ers.
no,
876.
no,
The gold, the
no,
California gold. Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. 49ers, bro.
No? Oh, 89. Fuck. I get 76 from I'm from Philadelphia.
All right, let's move on to warfare. So, as I mentioned earlier, they didn't like war. They they thought that it wasted their resources, but to prove their bravery, they could also do something called counting coup. Do you know what that is?
What is that?
So it's where both enemies would have a stick, and they would have to touch their opponent with the stick to prove their bravery.
So it's like fencing, like,
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
And if they killed the enemy, then sometimes their scalp was taken as a trophy, and feathers were worn to show how much enemies they would kill, or buffalo. So that's pretty cool. Well, obviously not pretty cool for the enemy, but it's pretty cool for his community. Then we have religion. So their religion, it was a belief in animalism, where they believed that nature was sacred, so all things were spiritual. What
When was the gold rush again?
49.
49ers.
So who did they believe in?
What do you mean?
Who was their great spirit?
Wakatanka. No,
Wakantanka. Yeah. Don't say wanker. Say wakan.
Wanka.
Yeah, if you say wanker, that's
Wankatanka.
that's not gonna get you the marks.
Is it fine if you spell it wrong, please? So, like,
As
have the
long
right
as,
idea.
as long as it's not wanker.
But I want to be Wankatanka.
So he wasn't technically a god, but he was just like a great mystery of all the spiritual things in the world. They had medicine men who were spiritual healers in tribes. So they were doing like these special incantations to like help the tribe. They also spiritually they did buffalo dancers, sun dancers, all sorts of dances, all meant for different reasons. They would just come together and dance, which is pretty cool, I guess. Alright, then we got Manifest Destiny. What was your definition?
God leading white man onto plain Indian soil.
Yes. My other definition is the belief that God wanted white people to colonize America, and so they could whitewash Indian culture, so they can create the United States of America. You have to get that last bit in. So they can create the United States of
What?
America, how it is today.
But back then they didn't have the idea of the United States of America.
Huh?
Back then they didn't have the idea of a United States of America.
They did have an idea of what they wanted it to be.
That only came around once the British got like thrown over by the
No, but they still
Americans.
wanted to colonize everything.
But they didn't want an idea of United States of America back then because they didn't even know what that was. not up until like they started like conquering stuff straight after they
It's not
got
what Mr.
like
Dennison said.
after they picked out the British.
It's not what Mr. Dennison said.
Because think about it, you're back then, right?
Mm.
How would you know about the idea of American States of America? Like, bruh, not possible.
Nah, but you would have it in your mind, like, oh,
Nani can't
I
even
want
do
to
that.
colonize this and make everything mine.
Or what do you want to say? Or
Mm. Alright, let's proceed.
So, what were some push and pull factors for Manifest Destiny?
So push is there was a lot of overcrowding in cities,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
such as New York, right?
I don't think that was
That's one of the
here
cities.
for sure.
mommy.
So yeah, this caused a lot of
Was it?
disease,
Well, let me take sure.
high unemployment rate.
Unemployment.
Um, but then pull factors, it's because people wanted a quiet and clean life, lots of job opportunities, um, new resources like gold, and some people were even paid to go west.
Yeah, New York was the primary gateway for the American West,
Mm.
so you would
So
get.
due to this mass migration of people moving west, um, which famous trail was established?
Wait, let me think. Ooh, I don't know this. Wait. Wait, Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail, yes. So it was established and it was very popular with people because it was very easy and a practical path. So it convinced more people to move. Um, so to move, people used wagon trains. Wagon trains were pulled by oxens who were very slow, but they were reliable. So people used them. Um, they carried everything they could with them, and then just rode for the next 6 or 7 months until they got there.
But the wagons are also unreliable sometimes because they used to like break down easily.
Yes,
And like let's say there's like a rock in the way or like an object blocking it, you have to like get a lot of people to move it. So
and
kind
there
of
was lots of
slow down the
accidents with it.
journey.
For example, being crushed by a wagon.
You know.
Um, but also on the trail, you could encounter Indians, which they wouldn't really do anything to you, but the people thought that they would, so they attacked them first. And also lots of cholera. Some people ran out of water, so they had to drink dirty water, and that wasn't very nice. So some solutions for the wagons: um, cover the top, so you provide protection from extreme weather. Carry weapons to protect against Indians and wild creatures, and carry as much necessities as you need. Don't overload, or else it's not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be reliable. Um, and this way, thousands of people actually made it. Um, I like this one. We got the Donner Party.
Mm.
Tell me about the Donner Party.
So they were like, do we need dates and stuff?
No, I mean it would be good if you did.
Wait. So on the party, right? They wanted to take the like they took a new route, right?
Yup.
Then that route it didn't go quite as well as they wanted because it took them to some other place and that place delayed them a little bit on their journey. And then that delayed the time and the schedule like by what time they should be like in wherever place they wanted to go at, right? And it just caused them to freeze in the mountains and eat each other because they got delayed. Yo, bro, mid explanation.
No, I was hearing you.
Okay.
I heard you. I heard you. You said they ate each other. Harsh winter conditions. It's not very nice. So I'm gonna expand on what you said and just add those like little few details. Yeah.
Yo.
So the main people who led the party was the Donner brothers. It was in 1846. It was around 300-ish migrants. They left 1 month late in May because they couldn't sell their belongings, which meant that there was they didn't have enough time to complete the journey before the snow hit the mountains and the journey would have gone too terrible, which it did. The harsh winter conditions meant that they had short supplies, but that was because they took the Hastings cut off, which was supposedly advertised to cut off 550 kilometers, which it didn't. It was actually longer, so that meant that they ran out of supplies because of the harsh conditions, and by the time they reached the Sierra Nevada mountain range, they became stranded, and they ran out of food. Even the animals died, but the animals that died, they were buried deep in the snow, so they couldn't eat them. So they had to eat each other, and then in the end, only 46 survived.
This is why they call themselves the Donner Party.
Mm.
How did they survive?
They just ate each other. The ones who
No, how did they survive? Like, who found them?
no, they made it to California. Cause like they survived through the winter months. So by the
No, I
time
swear they sent out a search party for them and then they found them.
really,
And they got rescued. Yeah.
I didn't hear about that, but maybe.
Alright, let's carry on. Because they wouldn't survive the whole of winter, bro. That's just impossible. Or else they would have first death.
Oh, that's true.
They definitely got rescued.
True. All right, let's carry on. The first Fort Laramie Treaty. What was that about?
I'm in a match right now.
First one. It created a border between Indians and the white man.
Permanent Indian frontier, and it formalized the diplomatic relations between them.
If you want, you can speculate.
What about the Indian Appropriations Act?
That was when they started getting like rid of Indian culture.
It was when it was the funding.
Wait.
It was the funding of the
It was
reservations.
laws that were designed just to like manage Native American affairs. It's
Yeah.
like forcing tribes onto reservations
Yes.
and then treating them Indian.
Exactly. Yes. Let's move on to the Mormons. So, it was a religious group.
Okay.
What was their main thing that they got persecuted for?
Or believing that. Wait, I don't know this one. Wait.
Think about RE.
Oh, because they're polygamy.
Yeah,
They believe in polygamy.
polygamy. Yes. So, basically, everyone in America, they were Christian. So when these Mormons came, and this guy said, "Oh yeah, you can have more than one wife. That's fine." They were like, "No, you can't." So they flipped out. They persecuted them everywhere they went. So they were forced to move state to state. They had two main leaders The first one was Joseph Smith, who's the founder. Apparently, he had these visions from God, who gave him these two plates, which then he translated into the Book of Mormon. But then he was assassinated, and the rest were forced to leave until a new leader came, Brigham Young, who decided to move the Mormons to Salt Lake City. This is because nobody wanted to live there, and it was outside the U.S. territory because of the U.S.-Mexican War, I think. So it was in Mexico instead of America. So it was the perfect spot, basically. So tell me about Salt Lake Valley then.
It was very unfertile. There's pretty much nothing there.
Yes. So
However, the Mormons, they decided to like flipping. They were just geniuses, bro, and they managed
they
to make
were.
the land fertile
They were.
and make it their place.
So there was a lack of water. What did they do? They created
They
irrigation
went to the
channels.
mountains, yeah,
Snow
and they
melt.
got
Yes.
snow, and then it melted, and then they used those drinking water.
They had
And
lack of food. What did they do? They bought salt resistant crops. Like of course they had a fair distribution of land. Like that's aura. No houses. Just plant trees and then disperse the materials. Like what? No money.
geniuses, bro,
No money. Just go to Europe for some more
brains.
people. Like what? Lack of medicine. Just bring skilled doctors. Like what?
Holy, that's smart, bro. What the flip?
Like Brigham Young here. He's showing you how to bring them young.
Who?
So they could go.
They built the population through polygamy by having a bunch of children.
Yeah. It's not very
And now
nice.
the city of Utah has
City.
200 no, I mean, they Salt Lake City is a city in Utah. No,
Oh,
it
right. Okay.
is. And the population is about 217K, thanks to the Mormons, because they like reproducing a lot.
Let's move on to the Pacific Railroad Act. Let's go back to my rubbishy map of America.
This is when the East and West. The first transcontinental railroad.
So,
The Union Pacific and the Central. No. What was the other one?
before this
Oh, yeah, Central.
railroad, people could only get from the west to the south
Your bike.
through the Oregon Trail, which was just it was a mix. You could take different routes. You could take this route. You can take that route. It was very dangerous, as we saw with the Donner Party. So there needs to be a solution.
You can also take boats, no?
You could take boats, but I mean, all this distance just to go to there.
No, like, if the canals.
Bike.
Hmm?
Bike.
The canals, you can take boats.
Well, I know I'm supposed to pickaxe it, but I can't pickaxe it.
Actually, no, you couldn't, could you?
Nah, you could.
No, because
Like,
Mexico's like over here, and then Canada's over here.
yeah, but you could, like, you know how every, like, rivers, canals, you can use them by building boats and throwing them in there.
Yeah, but most people just took like the Oregon Trail and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So to fix this, people just wanted a straight, clear railroad like that. Obviously, it wasn't that straight. There was like a few bumps and stuff, but that was the main thing. I'm gonna separate it into two little bits, right? The first bit we have the wait. Let me use a different color. Use blue. First bit we had the Central Pacific. Let's say about there. Yeah. And then the next bit we had the Union Pacific. So I'm gonna lay down some things. Firstly,
Right.
hold on.
Firstly,
Hold on. I think we did something wrong.
left is going to be the Central Pacific Railroad Company, and then on the right, no, the left is going to be the Great Central, and the right is going to be the East, the Eastern, the Union Pacific Railroad. It's going to be to the right.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it.
What are you using to revise? Is it the notes you've done?
My notes are my book.
You sent me those.
I already sent you my notes.
No, the book.
Oh,
That
the whole
extra
book.
detail. Yep.
My whole book.
Oh no, actually, no. Okay, I changed my
Alright,
mind.
so
I got my own book.
on this side we got
Central Pacific Railroad Company, and then on the right is the Pacific Railroad Company. I mean, the Union Pacific Railroad.
one mountain range, we got two mountain range.
Uh
This
huh.
side we got one mountain range. This mountain range is the Alpatians. This mountain range is the Rocky, and this one is the Sierra Nevada. So on this side, it was the Chinese coming in, and on this side, it was the Irish coming in. So it was a bit unfair because the Irish only had to cross one mountain and all this other distance, while the Chinese they had to cross two mountains and they still had to meet in the middle, which is why this side got more than this side because they only had to cross one mountain. This side had it tough because they had to do two mountains. So it was very unfair for both of the laborers if you think about it. But the Chinese, they had to work harder because it's two mountain ranges. And
So it's
also,
unfair for both of them.
yes, and also, let's say this was an Indian reservation. What are the white men doing?
They're crossing Indian land,
They're
and they're
crossing
gonna get
Indian
killed.
land, and that's breaking the treaty. The government is breaking the treaty once again. So that's why they had to. Oh wait, no, never mind. They didn't break the treaty because they were allowed access to Indian land as long as they don't settle and they only just pass through, which they did. But some people actually did pass through, so they did break it. So, what were some effects of this railroad then? They built this very nice railroad across America. What did
It
this?
improved the migration efforts, so it made traveling more efficient. So they didn't have to go through like compared to the other trails, you didn't have to go through hardships like carrying a wagon and stuff. But like they didn't have to go through all that. It
Yep.
just made everything way easier.
Also, lots of trade opportunities with cows, other resources, slaves.
Easy exports and imports.
Yep. Um, but this also meant less food for the Indians because it disrupted buffaloes. And it increased the settlement on Indian land. As we
And they
mentioned
also
before.
split up Indian land, so Indians couldn't like no like it messed up Indian land, so they couldn't like hunt properly or anything.
Exactly.
Very.
So, the problems on the plains. So people wanted to go on it, obviously, and that's when the Homestead Act came in, where land was given to people as long as they just lived on it. So people took that for the money, but it wasn't as good. So some problems, Lack of trees, so no fuel or building material. Extreme weather, as we mentioned before, which meant low rainfall, so low water supply. Droughts, damaging crops, no food. Cold winters, again no food. And also a lot of disease. Like the houses that they built, sod houses, is made out of dirt blocks. So it was difficult to clean, and there was a lot of pests. Like imagine a disease there. But there was a lot of solutions to this. Wind pumps pumped water from underground, so that was a lot of water. Barbed wire, it meant that it fenced off the land from the animals, so no one could attack you. And then plows as well. It was effective in plowing through like all the long prairie grass. Then we have the rise of the cattle industry. So obviously the American Civil War. Before they were no. So during the Civil War they were unsupervised, and so they multiplied by like a lot. So by the time it ended, they could be sold for more profit because there was a high demand for meat. People wanted burgers. So that's that.
We're talking about the cattle farms
Cattle,
right now.
yes. So, what do you know about Joseph McCoy?
He was the first person to start selling cattle from the south.
What do you know about this brand of
Yo, Piker, look at my loadout.
crisps?
Piker, look at my loadout.
Let me see. What I know about them.
They're called McCoys. You know why?
They're named after him.
They're named after him. Mr. Dennison actually let us try some during the lesson. He said that he gave us the cow flavor, I think. The beef flavor. Yeah, this one. He gave us the beef
He
flavor.
was an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, yeah, he's a very big entrepreneur.
Piker, look at my loadout.
He's the one.
now.
He's the one who created the first cow town called Abilene. So profits went up.
He was promoting the transport of longhorn cattle from Texas.
Then there was John Illiff. John Illiff, what did he do? He fattened his cows. So
From the south, and then he started exporting them.
he actually became the first millionaire in America.
Ooh, rich guy,
because
right?
of the cows he sold, which is pretty cool.
John Illiff net worth. Let me search it up.
Let me search it up.
Go on. See.
Oh my, 389 million.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Okay, now search up the Pacific. No, let's do the central one.
Central, what do you mean?
Like, let's compare how much money they made to the Pacific Railroad Company. Earning. Holy.
So, the union had a higher income.
Oh, it was a union. Shit. Yeah, because they had more land covered, but that was unfair because the Central Pacific Railroad Company had to go through two
Let me show you a
peaks.
picture of a cowboy. Let's do Red Dead. They got good cowboys. Alright, you see this cowboy?
Yup.
Yup. Tell me some things about him.
He's a cowboy. He protects the cattle,
Yeah.
and
What's he wearing? What's he got with him?
he's got a gun
He
to
got a gun
protect himself.
to protect himself. He got a hat
He's got a cowboy hat to like protect himself from the heat.
and the heat, the weather. But it was very iconic as well.
Hmm.
They got saddle on the horse. They got the leather boots on the horse. They got a lasso. I don't know if you can see one in here. They got gloves. Okay, this one doesn't, but they normally do have gloves. He's very tough. Look at him, bro. Cowboys had to be
Yep,
tough.
yep. The cowboys were normally young people, no?
Young people, yeah, but they have to be tough. That's the main thing.
Hmm.
So,
Why is the horse just side eyeing like that, bro?
oh, don't question video game physics, bro. So
Nah, little
normally
bro's nervous.
they would earn about 20 to 30 pound dollars a week, and they would normally spend it.
That's not bad.
They would normally spend it really quickly though, on drinking, gambling, and brothels.
Just say prostitutes, bro.
Uh, no, that's what's offered in
The
brothels.
brothels are where they go,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, to get prostitutes. What else do they offer in brothels if it's not
Yeah,
prostitutes?
but brothels is built is the service they yeah.
So it's just prostitutes.
That's like saying, like, I'm going to sleep, but you're not saying like in a hotel. Like it's the building,
Huh?
innit?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is that saying I'm gonna go drink in a bar? Or is that saying I'm going to a bar, but like I'm gonna go drink in a bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Let's carry on.
So ranchers versus homesteaders. Uh,
So,
Johnson County war.
oh, we forgot the Homestead Act, and
No, I did talk about the Homestead Act.
oh yeah, that's fine though, because the Homestead Act is not that deep.
Actually, no. Let's go to Johnson County later. We're gonna go to the Gold Rush.
49ers.
So why did they want this precious material right here?
Where?
Right here, bro. Why did they want
Where is it,
this?
bro? I can't see it. Oh, because it was very valuable.
It was very valuable.
You could use as currency.
Yes, but also trade opportunities. It looked appealing. So yeah, 49ers. You wanted gold. So
California Gold Rush.
yeah. So people were coming from all over the planet, really. Yeah, people coming in from
Ireland, China. Whoa. Okay.
yeah, hold on, I'll be right back, yeah?
Good, bro.
I'll be right back.
Ah, yeah, bet.
we're back. All right, so Leon, you there?
Bro, what do you want?
No, I'm not here.
Oh no,
Bro,
why you not here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
bro, what
So,
do you want?
Yeah, hello?
yep. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Next. What's next? What's next? What's next? Ooh, Billy the Kid.
Bro,
No, Law and Order. There we go. So how was Law and Order kept?
Sheriffs.
Yes, sheriffs. Sheriffs were appointed in every county. It's not in the picture to be fair. So sheriffs were appointed, but what were the problems? Lots of vigilantes. They came, looking to take things into their own hands. They were normally the first ones at the scene, and not the actual sheriffs, because they had to travel long distances.
Hold on, hold on. What happens? They have marshals, sheriffs, deputies. What else? I think that's about it. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the problem with this, there was a lot of corruption because they normally used to hire ex-convicts, which wasn't really good because they used to work with the criminals.
Yes.
So yeah,
Oh, Ship
and then
Steve.
this
My
made
bad for airing you. I
people
didn't see the
angry.
chat.
Who shipped Steve, bro?
Look, you got no clue.
Oh, new viewer, bro. Is he still there?
I don't know. They sent a lot of messages, but I didn't see them.
Yeah, you're fake, bro.
So let's talk about Billy the Kid.
But yeah, I wasn't doing my point, right? So
okay.
people got angry that there's a lot of corruptions and people form their own groups, aka vigilante groups like Batman.
Batman.
We all know Batman.
Of course.
Oh, have you seen the new Batman movie is gonna come out? I'm gonna watch it after I'm done with my GCSEs.
Yeah, I know. 2027 though.
Yeah, so I have a time.
All right. So here we have this lovely guy. Who's he?
Billy the Young. I mean, Billy the Kid. Shit.
Billy the Kid. Yeah. So he was a famous vigilante. He was good. He was a gunslinger, a very top one, and he was a murderer. He lost a friend in the Lincoln County War, so that was his like motive to kill people. Until 1881, when he was shot by a police officer, no, a sheriff called Pat Garrett. After escaping jail, so then he got shot, and he got tracked to Fort Sumner to his demise. But why did people view
So
him?
we need to know his whole backstory.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay.
So why did people think he was a hero? Some people admired him as a romantic figure. They thought he looked charming, which
He looks chopped as shit.
I can't back that, to be fair. Like, I don't know why, but there you go. But powerless people liked how he stood up to the big businesses and how the justice system.
It was a little bit like Robin.
Yeah, now that you say that, yes.
Yes. What else?
Another deputy town marshal was Wyatt Earp. He controlled a mining town called Tombstone. He
That does not sound like a pleasant town.
Tombstone. It's called a boom town.
Yeah, that sounds like people just bum each other there.
Not really. It's just rustling, theft, petty crimes.
No, but like if you say I'm gonna boom you,
Oh, yeah. No, we don't. No. So then that led
like there's a
to
lot of booming there.
the gunfight at the OK Corral, which
Right.
which was when the two teams they shot at each other for like 30 seconds before. It was like one of those famous like
Shootouts.
Wild West shootouts. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a video of it.
Oh, pachow,
OK
pachow,
Corral
pachow.
gunfight. Is there a video of it?
Smith and Weston. Do we get marks if we mention Smith and Weston revolvers?
One of the most famous confrontations in Wild West.
I guess not.
I don't think so. Oh no, this one. I think this one's the one that Mr. Dennis.
You guys here on vacation?
Certainly are.
For how long?
Whole summer, actually.
Well.
Oh, damn. How did you miss that? Oh, aim, bro. Oh my god.
Saw that.
Yo, this people really need to hit aim left, bro. What the hell?
Allie, don't move too much.
Looks pretty cool.
I would have cleared all of them in like 1 second, bro.
Just me.
The aim suck. How I like killing the floor, bro, when like someone's laying down.
So, who got shot was Tom and Frank McLaury, and then Bill Clanton as well. And then Virgil Earp was the guy who you saw he was shot, but he was only wounded. But his brother Morgan was dead. So then Wyatt, he wanted revenge, and then he got his revenge, I think.
W revenge type shit.
That's me. Now let's go to the Johnson County War. What do you know about that?
That was a war between homesteaders and cowboys and
Not
ranchers.
cowboys.
It was homesteaders and ranchers, no?
Yeah, ranchers.
That was when they were arguing about cattle going into their land, this and that.
Yes. So this was a famous thingy. I think this is this was the cattle ranchers. They're all very professional with whole hats. This guy's smoking. But yeah. They hated the homesteaders because they would have barbed wire and that would disrupt their cattle. But the main reason is when two people called Jim Averill and his partner, they were murdered, and they were accused of rustling their cattle. So this sparked revenge for the homesteaders. They wanted to take down the ranchers. So then the ranchers put together a hit list of the
Hold on 1 second.
okay.
No, my bad. Let's keep going.
Right.
Are we gonna
Hmm?
put the whole spec?
Yeah.
Are we gonna cover like? Are we just gonna put the whole spec? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they put together a hit list of the 70 men who, quote unquote, should die for the good of the country. So they put a $50 bounty on each of them. But it was a shambles because they were beat by sheriffs, and some of the homesteaders were sympathetic, so they joined the cause. So when they were cornered, they went to court, but they still got away with murder because they bribed the
The
judges,
George.
and they had
This is what I mean about corruption in the Wild West.
yes, and they had one of the best lawyers in that area. So the case was dropped. Next thing, what is the Exoduster movement?
That was that not freed black slaves who were allowed the Homestead Act? No.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. So this is a picture of the what's it called? Some of the slaves. I think this guy
I
right here,
just
this
yeah.
guy right here is called Benjamin Pap Singleton.
Netanyahu. Oh shit.
No, Netanyahu. Whatever his name is. How do you say his name?
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
Yo. Or just say yeah, bro.
Yara.
Fuck Yahoo, bro.
Okay. So he was the
Got
leader
it.
of this organization. By the way, Exoduster, it comes from the Bible, Exodus. Exodus is like
Biblical illusion.
biblical illusion, except it's actually not an illusion. I don't know, it is an illusion actually, yeah. Illusion. It was the promise of hope and like goodwill in the future. So he set up a settlement where
W's type shit.
he only allowed colored people to go to Kansas, and he actually paid. No, it only cost $5 for a house. So over 40,000 enslaved people.
W equality type shit.
Over 40,000 enslaved people went
Oh
to
my
Kansas,
God.
and these migrants were known as Exodusters. Oh, after the Exodus, where Moses and his people went over the dusty conditions. Okay.
Ooh, another biblical illusion type shit.
And by 1880, there was over 41,000 black settlers in Kansas.
Ooh, equality type shit.
Obviously, the southern states hated them because, like, the Civil War, but the government did help them, which is very nice.
W government type
I
shit.
think it was Lincoln at the time, right?
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, but then he got assassinated in that data.
Yeah, that was not very nice. I saw his death.
Oh, did I show you?
Yeah,
Oh,
it wasn't very
El
nice.
assassinator, bro.
El
El
Assassinator.
assassinator.
It's not a good one.
Which one?
The Oklahoma land rush.
I don't know that one type shit. So can you teach me type shit?
Really? Alright, there's this video
Yeah.
they showed us, so I'm gonna show you a video.
Like, I think I missed out some lessons on American West.
Yeah, I can tell.
These are all items your capsule wardrobe.
El Ad, bro. El Ad.
A lad, bro. What is this? So yeah, Sir showed us this movie clip as well. Let me skip to.
I think our teacher did not teach us this. I'm not
So-
sure which one of them.
Let me give you a bit of backstory. There was over 7 land rushes. Do you know what land rush is?
Yeah,
What is it?
like unexpected mass movement or migration.
Kinda, not really though. So, this was after they killed the Indians, so they were no longer there, which means that the reservations, they were just there, and they could be taken. So the land that could be taken from the reservations, it was open up
Right.
for settlement, and it was like a first come first served basis. So
Mm-hmm.
this involved thousands of people just rushing forwards on wagons, horses, on foot, whatever they could, like desperate, so they could secure the best land possible. Because it's first come first
So
served
like,
first come first served basis.
okay.
There were 7 land rushes between 1889 and 1893, but this was the biggest one because over 8 million acres of land were opened up. So basically, if you participated, you would be a winner nonetheless. You would win land anyway.
Oh, W type shit scheme, bro. Oh my
So-
god. Yeah, I can tell, bro.
This was actually more practical. Point.
Yeah, I think I get it now.
So the first to get the land, the best land possible. The land was free because the Indians and the land no longer had the reservations of the Indians, so land was offered up to people. People rushed to get the land. It was a big competition. It was all over the headlines. It was friendly, but it was also competitive. Did we get that?
Yup. So a land rush is basically when reservations are opened up and the government allows people to move in
Yeah.
with the Homestead Act scheme, and it's basically allowed people to get free land
Yes.
for very
free.
cheap and
Very cheap. Very cheap.
very cheap, and it was just a win-win for everyone. And they held it was kind of like a healthy competition, but like it allowed people to just gain land and get richer, bro.
Yes, of course. Now is probably the worst bit of this specification. It's all the wars. But
Oh fuck no, bro!
But
Fuck no, no, fuck, bro. No.
but you know how important it is because it came up in the exam in the mock.
Yeah, but how many marks was that?
It was like 4 marks. It was a 4 marker. It was a feature question.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that, bro. If it's just gonna give me
I
4
could have got
marks.
a 9 because of that 4 marks. That's a big difference. And what if it
Did you
comes
get
up?
it?
What if it comes up as like an 8 marker?
What if
Or
it
a
comes as
or a
a
narrative
8
account?
marker? Oh, you're right. It's
So-
better to be prepared.
It's better to be prepared and go through it.
Oh fuck no, bro. Oh fuck no.
I'll make it as entertaining as possible, though. Don't worry. So first up, we got.
Like I would memorize every single war during World War One, World War Two. Wait, fuck no. The all really wars shit. Well, I'd memorize every single battle, bro. But with
First up
this,
we
I
got-
can't handle it.
A little guy called Little Crow. See what I did there?
Yeah.
So, this was Little Crow. He was the leader of a tribe. I don't know which one. I think maybe Sioux. So, he had a war in 1962 called Little Crow's War. So, do you know what happened?
So they ambushed
No, alright.
some
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Americans.
Let me explain. So, this guy, yeah, he was living
Yeah.
in the plains with his people. But
Yeah.
they were getting very hungry, like desperately hungry, like haven't eaten for like 2 weeks, kind of hungry,
So starving.
so starving, yeah. To the point they had to resort to eating grass.
Bruh.
You know why?
Why?
Because the government, they accused them of breaking the Fort Laramie Treaty, even though they're the ones that break the Fort Laramie Treaty, as we've seen in the past. Black Hills, other things as well. So you know what they did to them?
What?
They refused to give them the food that they were meant to get for signing up to the reservations.
So like they stopped giving them the currency
They
that they
stopped
needed
giving them their food.
and money. No.
Yeah, but the Indians didn't really use money.
They did when they didn't have buffalo. They used the currency to buy food and stuff for themselves.
Oh, that's true. So, um, the crops failed because of cutworms invading their crops, and the government obviously refused to give them any money, any crops.
Oh,
So,
government, bro.
our government, and he believed that the army wouldn't respond to them because of the civil war. They were too busy fighting each other. This was the time of the civil war. So, even though Little Crow initially resisted war, he then led raids on white settler, because why would he not? Like, they're not giving him food. They're gonna starve.
He
to
had
death.
no options left. That
Exactly.
was his last resort.
Last resort. So, the outcomes were that 400 Sioux were sentenced to death, but only 38 were killed. The rest had to move to another reservation. But that reservation that we moved on to, that was barren, no crops whatsoever. So all of them died of hunger.
Nah, bro. L government, bro.
Our government,
Why are they killing innocent tribal members?
trust me. And then the leader, Little Crow, he later died in a firefight with the white settlers.
I mean, W leader, like at least he died.
He died honoring his people, exactly.
Yep, break that, bro.
So I got a way to remember this. So, if you see the guy's name, Little Crow, right? What does that remind you of?
A little guy.
Crow kind of like remind you, like the first three letters, crow, can be like crop. So like, his crops were invaded by cutworms, and the government didn't want to give him crops. Just remember, like that crop in Little Crow, crop. Just remember that.
So the
Remember that.
main reason for it was the crops.
The crops, yeah. So if you ever get a question on Little Crow's war, just think of crops.
Okay.
Just think of crow, and the first three letters in crow are CRO and then CROP, crop.
Okay, as a little like
Memory trick.
acronym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Hey, he's up here. What's 10 plus 10? What's minus 10? Ba-da-ba-dum, dum, dum.
Alright, let's continue. Our next sort of conflict is the Sand Creek Massacre. You might know this one.
I do.
This was when Costa's men.
No, it wasn't Custer.
Oh, flipsy.
It was the other one.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
So, let's see if we can get a picture. Hold on.
Look at picture. Let's get a picture. Let's get a picture.
Okay, that's a bit too zoomed in.
Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum.
It's not loaded in. What the hell?
Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum.
Alright, there we go. So, this guy in the front, his name is Colonel John Chivington, right? The two Indians who were involved, the Indian leaders, was Black Kettle and the
Adrian.
Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes. And it was against Colonel John Chivington and the army, obviously. So what happened? No, hold on. So what happened? The US soldiers, they went over to their reservation, and out of nowhere they just massacred 150 Indians.
Nah, bro. What the flip?
That's not even the worst part. Most of these Indians were women
Well,
Children.
women and children.
and babies.
Oh my god.
The women were raped. The bodies were mutilated, and they were taken as trophies.
Was Costa not part of this raid?
It was sick behavior. No, Custer wasn't part of it. This was John Chivington.
Or John Chivington?
John
Right.
Chicken.
So why did this
Fuck John Chivington, bro.
Agreed, bro. So
John-
why did this happen? It was because ever since the gold discovery in Colorado, the Indians, they attempted to discuss peace treaties because like the white settlers, they were moving onto their land, so they're like, okay, let's let them onto our land, you know, like let's set up a treaty. But then Chivington, he was like, nah, I don't want to do this. Go and kill those hostile Indians. That's what he said. Hostile Indians. So then that happened. So then after the massacre, Chivington, he went to court. He was disgraced, but he was not punished. And many of the tribes, they heard about what happened, and so it reduced their trust with the U.S. government, but it also gave them like more of an opportunity to rebel, and like it gave them more hope. So yeah, that's that. Any questions?
How would that give them more hope?
Because like their fellow Indian brothers and sisters have just died for their cause, so like that just increases their cause to like fight more,
Yeah, I told you.
fight against the US.
Bet. I played Assassin's Creed, the American Wild West one.
I have not. No,
Oh, you should, bro.
of course.
I mean, not Wild West, the American West one.
Isn't it the same?
Because
It's got like the start of like the plain Indians, like it shows all the tribes and stuff,
Fair enough.
and it also shows like how yeah, it has the tribes on there basically.
So,
That's kind
if you ever get Sand Creek on the exam, you just need to remember the guy, Colonel John Chivington. Just remember him. He was a very nasty guy, and he did very nasty stuff to the women, to the children, to babies. He massacred them. It reduced trust in the U.S. Army. That's all you need to know.
the U.S. government.
Government and army. Next one, Red Clouds War. This one came up on the exam. I got 4 marks. I don't know how, but somehow I got it. This was Red Cloud, really? Doesn't look like Red Cloud. Oh, he looks so... Why is he looking... That's better. So this was Red Cloud. He was the chief of the Lakota Sioux. Okay, for Red Cloud, the one you need to remember, it's not John Chivington, it's not Custer, it's Captain Fetterman.
Chivington.
Can you remember that for me?
Chivington. Nice one.
Remember what?
Chivington.
Captain Fetterman.
Fetterman.
Captain, how do you spell it?
Fetterman.
F-E-T-T-E-R-M-A-N.
F-E-T-T-E-R-M-A-N. Bro, what said that?
Yeah, right. What did he do?
So, it was actually not him. Oh no, it was. So, Red Cloud, he was being heroic, right? He fought for his land against the white settlers.
Yeah? And
They
then?
built forts on his land, on Sioux reservations. So they settled on the land. They broke the Fort Laramie Treaty,
Next?
and
So Red Cloud was being heroic, fought for his land,
And what?
and
because
who built
US Army,
forts?
no, the
in
U.S. Army
Fremont?
built forts on his land.
Okay.
So he didn't want that, did he? He didn't want the forts on his land. They used what's called the Bozeman Trail. They trespassed the land using the Bozeman Trail and set forts on it. So after finding out they set forts on it, he fought for his people. He launched a war, and then towards the end, he set a trap for Captain Fetterman.
Fetterman?
He lured them in. He lured them in, and then he killed them. He killed them all. This was like one of the first. This was one of the first victories for the Indians. This was the worst defeat for the U.S. Army. Like, the U.S. government was shocked by this defeat. So then they actually agreed to discuss peace treaties, peace terms.
What was the casualty count?
I'm not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure only a few, if not any, Indians were killed. But all the U.S. Army that were lured in got killed.
All the U.S. military personnel were killed,
Yes.
or army personnel.
So then, this led to the peace treaties. The very famous peace treaties, the Fort Laramie Treaty, the second one. So this treaty actually let Red Cloud go back to his reservation as long as they do not attack the U.S. military or any settlers and never leave the reservation again. This was called the Great Sioux Reservation. And every tribe had to sign it. But 2 did not sign it. Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse.
And who was that?
Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse refused to sign it, no matter what.
What the fuck are these names?
So then, the U.S. Army, they agreed to close the Bozeman Trail and and prevent any unauthorized access of the land. And they agreed to close the Black Hills as like a sacred site to the Indians. But obviously they don't care about what they do. They don't care about their own treaties. Some refused it entirely. The Indians, they followed the reservation to hunt. They followed the buffalo, which meant that they left the reservation. This meant that more conflict happened. The Bozeman Trail, while it was popular, there was still other routes, and the railroad. It was built in the Black Hills, so even more people settled into the land, which didn't really do anything. So that's why both the treaties were lame, because of government intervention. They always said, oh yeah, we don't do this, we don't do that, but they actually did. They're the ones who broke the treaties, not the Indians. Which then led to the most famous battle, which was in the starter, the Battle of the Little Bighorn.
Oh, the Custer.
Yes. So here's some background. Gold was found in the Black Hills, which resulted in many people flooding in to find gold, obviously. And remember, Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse, they rejected the offers to buy the Black Hills from the government, obviously. So they began raids on the settlers, because like the Black Hills is a sacred site. Why are they coming on our sacred site? We don't go on their sacred sites, so why
Who
are
was
they
it?
coming on our sacred sites?
Sitting Bulls.
Yeah, Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse.
Crazy.
So then, Sitting Bull, he gathered 2,000 warriors. Crazy Horse, he gathered in 5,000 warriors, right? And they both teamed up, they led an army. It was like one of the biggest collaborations of all time. It was crazy. It was
Yo, on that live event, bro.
One
You
out
collab.
literally. So then they teamed up and then they fought the US Army.
And then they
General Custer, he was unprepared. He only brought 600 men. He was
Outnumbered.
outnumbered by like 7,000, 6,400. That's crazy.
300.
Crazy number. And he also left his very powerful Gatling guns behind, and he did not wait for reinforcements. So his preparation was just in shambles. Compared to the Indians, they were prepared. Like they were like, oh yeah, let's get this over and done with. We don't want this anymore.
America. The land of the
Alongside this,
brave.
they also had good leadership. They had motivation. They had strategy, all this. But then Custer's men, they were like, oh, let's just beat these Indians. They haven't beat us before. Let's just do this. So then, they actually beat them.
Who?
The Indians. They beat the US Army. That was the US Army's greatest loss, like of all time. They still talk about to this day. And it's the reason why the Indians were exterminated, because of that battle. They were like, oh no, we can't do this anymore. Just kill them all. So,
What's the Battle of Fishy known as? The big one.
the big one, the Bighorn. The Battle of the Little Bighorn. I think there might be a clip.
People.
Nah, I'm cool, bro. I don't need a clip.
Battle of the
No,
Great
it's very good.
Fire.
It's when, what's his name? Custer, he was
Custard.
he was
When
stranded.
custard.
Not stranded, he was
It's when
outnumbered.
custard got mixed with mustard.
You're funny.
What
It's always the same.
is
ad.
is
It's always the same form. It really is always the same.
First Commando free. Yo, Dominic Collins. Dominic Collins, bro. No, 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 no.
Strategy. And this is why it's called Crystal Blasting.
Will they capture them?
It's the last guy. He's the last guy to be standing. And
He died.
that's why it's the greatest in US history. Because one of the greatest generals, he's never lost a battle before, and the one battle that he's like, oh yeah, we got this, he dies and he loses the battle. So then the US Army were like, we've had enough of these Plains Indians, get them gone. So they didn't want to kill them first off. They wanted to, slowly like deteriorate their lives. First thing they did, they killed all the buffalo. I'm not.
You know what? The battles are actually kind of interesting.
They are. As long as you remember them, yeah.
They killed all the buffalo. Whatever will we do?
So, all the buffalo were dead. Oh no, that's not a good picture.
All the buffalo were dead after 10 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. All the buffalo were dead.
This is it. This is the very famous picture. I remember this. It's not a good image.
Oh, we're nearly done.
Yeah, this is like the last bit.
This not bad.
So
Oh, that's all the buffalo.
that's all the
Oh.
buffalo. Yeah, this is a very famous picture of like they just killed every single buffalo. They had nothing left. And you know, as we learned in the past, they used the buffalo for everything. Herds, teepees, food, culture, everything, bro.
TPs.
And then they're gone.
Holy crap, bro!
They
That's a
lost their
lot
way
of
life,
buffaloes.
their main resource of food, their lifestyle, their everything, bro. Like, look how many buffaloes are there, bro. That is a lot of buffaloes.
That's AI generated, bro. AI
It's not
generated,
AI,
bro. Is that all the skulls?
That's all skulls.
Oh my! Imagine they were all alive, bro. Imagine how many that would be.
Exactly. Probably millions, if not billions,
Okay, maybe billions is a bit of exaggeration.
maybe.
Actually, no. Actually, maybe.
Another
Actually,
action.
no.
They were like, okay, we don't like your lifestyle. We don't like how you do things. So we're gonna whitewash you. They put the Indians into schools, and they were like, oh, you're gonna wait.
They taught them English.
You're
and
gonna
they
learn
taught
the
them
American way of life. You're gonna live in a normal home. No TPs.
America.
No stupid language. No this, no that. No. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do all America. You're gonna be an American, right? So then, oh yeah, the Dawes Act. What's the Dawes Act?
Yo, do we have any history Easter holiday school?
Nah, I wish there was.
Oh. What is it tomorrow?
I think maths, but that's foundation.
I think I'm gonna pull up.
Dawes Act. Oh, it encouraged families to farm land as families and not tribes. So they wanted to break up the tribes into just like families. So like father, mother, and then like 2 children or something. This was done by giving 160 acres to families, but when they actually took the land, it was very poor, infertile, and they didn't know how to farm. So then we have the final topic, which is the Wounded Knee Massacre. Do you know what that is?
Huh?
The Wounded Knee Massacre.
Your mum.
I got this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I dropped my pen. Wait. Wait. I dropped my pen. Let me pick it up. Wait. 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 It's also known as the Battle of the Wounded Knee, right?
Yeah.
It involved nearly 300 Lakota people killed by soldiers of the United States of America Army.
Mhm.
More than 250 and up to 300 Lakota people were killed and 51 were wounded. 4 men and 47 women and children, some of whom died later. 25 US soldiers were killed and 39 were wounded. 6 of the wounded later died. 19 soldiers were awarded the Medal of Honor, especially for the Wounded Knee, and overall 13 won for the campaign.
Big numbers, you know.
Yep. Yep.
Definitely not AI generated.
Nah.
Nah, of course not.
Wikipedia generated, actually.
Wikipedia. Who uses that anymore? In this day and
Yeah, I
age.
don't know. Wikipedia.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the backstory, right? It was called the Ghost Dance. An Indian called Wavoka, he had a vision where Vakantanka, he brought all the dead Indians back to life.
I
And then,
believe Wikipedia, right? Like, people are like, they type all of this stuff up
yeah,
and they make it themselves.
yeah,
Find it a little bit crazy.
not really.
It's like, you're individually going out your own way to start writing all this shit up, bro.
Yeah, but some of it's interesting.
Yeah. To be fair.
So
Alright, carry on.
he had a vision where Wakantanka, he would bring every single dead Indian back to life, and then a great flood would just sweep all of the white people away. So, I think it was on Christmas or something. No, December 15th, right? Sitting Bull, he was shot and he was killed on suspicion of an uprising. So his followers, they went south to join a refugee camp led by Bigfoot and to continue the ghost dance. But then Bigfoot and the Indians, they were halted by the 7th Cavalry, and they just started doing the ghost dance, right? And the white people thought they were just being the white people thought they were chanting some spells or preparing for an attack or something. So in the confusion, a shot was fired, and then out of nowhere 250 Indians were massacred. A lot of Indians were massacred. So this reflected how the Indians, they still had a belief of animalism and Wakantanka to save them, but in the end it didn't really work out. And then most of the public, it was propaganda by the Americans. They said that Wounded Knee, it was a revenge plot for the Indians against the against the army, and they were now seen as savages. And then in 1890, the Indian frontier was declared closed, and the West was won. The end.
Can I go now? Oh no, that's with Blue Kate.
That's your last line, yeah? Can I go now?
Okay. Practice exam questions. Like, this was a group.
Blue kit. Let me put this on private, bro. We don't want this going in the one hands. How do you even put it on private? Edit info.
Yeah, your brother can sing.
Huh?
Your brother in now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
Veg cool. Oh my god.
this good, bro. I'm singing.
The American West.
I was in my room. Grandma got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom. Kablow.
Rest in peace, my grandma.
Kaboom.
Hit by a bazooka.
I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kablow. I was in my room. Mhm.
What's taking so long?
Rah, 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 rah. What's the code?
Put your name as as an American West guy.
Wemby.
I bet all the people that don't do history wouldn't know what an American West guy is.
Like
773.
one of the Indians. I'm gonna be
What you know,
I'm gonna be Crazy Horse.
what you see.
Then I want to be Sitting Bull so we can be twins.
Oh yeah, I remember that collaboration.
How many soldiers did I give you again? I gave you 2,000, no?
Yeah, you gave me 2,000. I'll give you 5,000.
And, yep.
Is there a
Got
bull?
sent to ICU.
Ah,
Let's start then.
I'm a horse.
Oh, wait, is there a ball on this game? Wait, let me see.
Sitting bull.
Yeah, bro.
I don't see any balls,
So
bro.
bull is sitting, yeah?
Uh,
A horse
what is a bull?
crazy.
A bull is like
No, a horse, yeah. A horse but aggressive.
do the second one on the second row. You know the one with the one that looks like a moose.
The second one.
Yeah,
On the second row.
yeah.
That's a sheep.
Oh, you playing on phone or on PC?
Bro,
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
let me pick upside down. Wait, hold on.
Like,
Yeah, no, my lap is not work.
look at mine. This one, moose. Moose is kind of like a bull.
Oh, yeah, moose.
Like a horse.
Oh, oh,
Are you? What? Just us two?
yeah.
Huh?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know the east and the west, popular numbers.
Yo,
Yeah.
that save was
Easy.
crazy.
What was it? Indian frontier. I don't do it. It's
What? That is not true.
49ers. Wait, why was it not 49?
Exactly. I got the same question.
It's 59. They put 50. No, that's bollocks, bro.
That is 49, bro.
I triple my gold by 0.
I'm not swapping with you, bro. Why am I getting swapped?
of these is not a famous Native American Indian chef? I mean, chief. Bad horse.
What you
What is
know,
those that?
what you see.
Take 25, but you got 0.
Did you know that I was in my room trying to teach my little sister?
I don't know this one. Oh, okay. 1860. Which of, I'm getting so many right, but I'm just getting nothing, bro. Which of these is not a real? I don't know.
And we won. What you know, what you see, more than you ever knew, little bee.
Sad horse.
I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom, it sounded like a missile. What you know, what you see,
My God, I keep getting to lose 50.
what you know. Red. Choose. C.
How many people left the East to find gold in the California?
Say again?
Bulbs.
I have a feeling it was 20,000. Okay, 5,000. 100,000.
Bulbs. See? Oh, like.
What?
Oh, you're cooked.
How?
It's swapping with someone that's less than you.
Yeah, just wait.
Baiku.
Yeah.
Those that made life for me in the Better West and Middle West.
Good night.
Oh, my.
No, red.
Billy the Kid, bro.
Oh, good
I
conflict
was
between.
in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom, it sounded like a missile. What you know, what you see. Whoa! That is crazy! I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom, it sounded like a missile. What you know, what you see. You're a little bee.
What? Gold was
It was
found.
from Eddie the
Gold
Kid.
was found in 49, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. I think he misclicked.
Gold is found.
No, 'cause
No, it
it's
was
50 now.
good. What year did the
I was
Mormons
in my
migrate?
room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom, it sounded like a little missile. Ooh.
Um,
Well, yeah. Oh, that's me.
how much did it cost to register?
Sounded like a boom, it sounded like a missile. What you
It
know,
was $1 to register, right? And $50 to claim.
$1 to claim.
No, it was 50 to claim. What?
Was it?
It says on this. What happened to the Donald party that began traveling along? They took a short course which ended up in the party running out of supplies and working cabin position.
Oh!
Which of these was a promo?
What's up, chat?
Ooh.
There was, of course,
Good game, bro.
One more game. One more game.
I kind of look. You want to revise something else?
No, one more game.
One more game. One more game. One more game. Should we call the group chat?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I'd send the people
You know, right tonight.
to the ICU.
Huh?
ICU.
You know,
ICU.
Why did you air?
I didn't air you.
You never replied to me.
No, because you sent that snap. I saved it in chat. That's a reply.
I was spamming your chat.
Oh, that was you. Ship Steve.
I got for to
Yes,
reply.
Yeah, because I wasn't looking at the chat.
you bastard.
I just realized and I said, oh, hello, Ship Steve. And then you didn't reply. So if anything.
Yeah, that's because I left.
Wait,
You.
what's the new episode?
Of what, Invincible? Yeah, I
Wait,
watched that shit.
nah, that-
But it was too slow this time. I thought they
Wait,
were gonna go.
where do you watch Invincible?
Amazon.
Oh,
Alright.
you got Amazon.
Yeah.
Apparently, next episode is gonna be about Thrug's backstory.
Ow, let's do that because look your aura on me, bro.
That means episode 8 is gonna be.
Wait, chill.
Wait. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but it's gonna be there.
Maybe goated.
Oh, that's gonna be the best episode because they're gonna lock in with the animation as well. The animation is so buns.
Yeah, bro, they're saving the budget, bro.
Piss take, in my
They're
opinion.
saving the budget for something great.
Papa, why did you come today?
Faison, you gonna come tomorrow?
Huh?
Yo, Faison, you coming tomorrow?
Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Sam, where you coming?
Fuck off.
I'm gonna fucking lick your bald head, bro.
My fault. Yeah, I'm cool.
Are you coming for the full 4 hours?
I don't fucking know.
No, oh, you're a bit angry today.
Faison, not everyone's got this motivation to go to school like you.
Okay, observation.
Observation. Let's start, bro.
You gotta this guy.
Start the game, bro.
You just left.
Wait, how? I didn't leave.
Oh, why is your brother singing
here.
so shit?
Stop,
Yeah.
stop, stop.
What's your name? Faison, I used a Red Dead cowboy as an example.
Which one?
I don't know. I think it was John.
Yeah, John.
What the flip is this game mode?
What the hell? So much answers.
God of War.
I was life of
Also
a
for men and
cowboy
women.
from the life of a me.
Papa, can you please tell your brother to genuinely shush?
Peter!
What?
Shush!
Shut the
No,
fuck up.
flip off.
Oh,
this disrespect.
Oh,
I see it. I also hear it.
I was life of a cowboy similar to life of
Life
a
of Cowboys.
have you seen the Darth Maul series?
Oh, I need to watch it.
I haven't watched it yet, bro. I need to watch it. I've got too much stuff to watch.
Innit? That's why it's
You got-
such a peak era.
You got The Boys.
You got Daredevil. That new episode was peak.
Son!
You cannot be talking, face, and you.
I am talking.
Yeah, just you watch it first and then.
What is investigate? Oh my god, what is that answer?
What? Oh yeah, it's the big one.
What hardship did the cowboys? I don't know.
Oh, I should never have bought this one.
What? That don't make sense. How important were the horses to Indians? Currency? What?
Yeah, I think I'm quitting here, bro. I quit, bro.
Now we got 2 minutes. Okay, you left.
So what does investigating you do?
it tells you if I'm cheating or not.
You can cheat.
Of course,
Nah, El Pavo, bro. El Pavo.
I'm gonna investigate you. Oh, there's no. Wait, did you leave?
What?
Yeah, I left.
Oh my god, this guy.
Me home crying.
A good revision session, Pavel. We went over the whole American West.
Yes, we did.
I learned a lot today. Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse.
Hold on, tell me about each of the wars. Let's start with Little Crow.
The Little Crow War was over the crops, right? The
Crops,
American
yes.
government stopped giving crops to whichever tribe it was, the Sioux tribe,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't give him like any crops, so his people were starving, and they led to him just retaliating against them, and it led to what battle was it? Wait, I think I wrote this down. Hold on. Which war was it?
I don't think it
Little
led to it.
Crow.
Huh? Oh yeah, Little Crow one, yeah. What about Red Cloud?
The Red Cloud's war was about Red Cloud, right? And he was known for his bravery at fighting battles.
Yep.
And he was he the one with the alliance? No, it wasn't. Basically, what Red Cloud did, he ambushed the Americans, and it was like one of the first times they won a battle.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah. That's right. He lured
Yeah.
them in because the Americans, they built forts on his land. What was the name of the captain?
and he retaliated. Was I'm not sure about the captain's name.
Fetterman.
Okay, Betterman.
Fetterman.
Okay,
That's
better.
better.
Okay, next one.
Sand Creek.
The Sand Creek massacre was when the Americans massacred women, children, and babies, and they did really bad stuff to them. Right?
Yeah.
The 3rd Colorado Cavalry did it,
Mhm.
and that's about it.
Who was the guy involved? The nasty guy.
Oh, the Nazi guy.
Mm.
It was John Chivington.
Yes, make sure you remember that name. And then the last, no, not second last one. We got Bighorn. Battle of the Little Bighorn.
The Battle of Bighorn. Was that when they allied? No, wait. Oh, the Battle of Bighorn was when, they allied.
Yep. So
It
Sitting
was
Bull and Crazy Horse, they
Crazy
allied because
Bull,
Yep.
Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull. They had 2,000 men. Like Sitting Bull had 2,000 men, and Crazy Horse had
5,000.
5,000 men.
Yep.
And they combined their forces together against the enemies, which was Custer's men. And they ambushed them, and Custer's men were not prepared, and it's also known as Custer's last stand.
Yes.
That's it.
And then the very last one, the
This
Wounded Knee
was-
Massacre.
The what?
The Wounded Knee Massacre.
The Wounded Knee. It was over. The Wounded Knee Massacre. Was it when the Lakota tribe or the Lakota people were killed?
Yes. So
And it was like,
it was when Sitting Bull was killed because he did the ghost dance, the vision that they had of Wakantanka. So they started doing it, and then the US Army just killed them all.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna finish revising all of American West, and I'm confident with it. And then, yeah.
All right, sounds good. What revision session is tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Oh, it's English literature tomorrow.
What you doing for English lit?
Romeo and Juliet.
I see.